All right, it is 7 p.m. on the West Coast, which is time for all good yogis on Wednesday night to do yoga. Um, I remember in the first 10 years of doing yoga, a lot of people saying that yoga is like 4,000 years old. And then I was teaching this class. Well, I'm not going to say where. I was teaching a class, and I remember the person came up to me afterwards and they said that they were a teacher, and they said, "You teach really old school." And I was like, "What the fuck, man? Is this 4,000 years old or not?" And it has had me thinking, and I'm going to do a little tutorial. Now, you don't have to tonight, but a lot of people teach these sun salutations with crescent pose instead of warrior one. And I'm going to teach like that tonight. And before we even start, I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you like what the difference is. You can decide it doesn't affect the leg differently, but I've been very curious, like how that transition happened, because in Ashtanga yoga, which originally was given to Pattabhi Jois from Krishnamacharya, was a sequence of 4, and then he cut it up into 6. But none of those had a crescent, to the best of my knowledge. I could be wrong. Someone maybe can correct me someday. But anyways, so I'm going to go back before we start and just do this little bit about the difference between crescent pose and warrior one, and we're going to do our second half of the sun salutations with crescent pose. Although you're at home, so you can do whatever you like, but if you ever wanted to try it, now would be the time. So let me just go back and then I'll show you that, and then we'll get into our normal sequencing. So let's see, what's the best? Oh, it'd be best probably like this. So crescent pose has the ball of the foot and the leg straight with still the knee over the ankle. So lots of similarities, still with the arms up. It's a little more of a balancing pose. Now, so warrior one, which is mostly the tradition that I'm familiar with, is back foot flat 45 degrees. It's harder for the hip to come around. It's a more of a stretch that comes at an angle across the body. And if you do that transition, you can see how different that stretch feels just in this area here. So like I said, tonight we're going to try crescent pose in the second half of the sun salutations, and just to kind of feel how it goes. And you're welcome to say, "Hey, no, I'm not doing that." But I'm always very curious about it. So let's stand today. And from standing, I'm going to move back a little bit, and we'll do our normal or whatever normal. Let's take the feet apart. So from the hips up is the movement, and we're going to swing the arms side to side. Let's try to get them loose, but not going too much down below the hips. And we're breathing in the nose consciously. We are engaging the core consciously, so tight core. We're getting a little bit tall. Just becoming aware of the body, how it feels as we lock those locks and do those movements. Good, so it's going to be opposite hands on opposite hips as we come all the way around. So I'm doing right hand grabbing left hip coming around here. Standing up tall, shoulder pulls back, and we're going to gently look back. And then we're going to swing some more, just a little bit more. Breathing deliberately. And then we're going to come all the way over to the other side. So I'm taking left hand, grabbing right hip, other hand coming around, actually grabbing the belt loop on my denim, which is very useful. Sit up tall, core pulling in. Good. Back to center. Just a couple more warm-ups before we get to the sun salutations. Step one foot over the other. You can walk your way down with your hands, or you can just drop into forward fold. If you want to move the arms, that's fine. Let the face and the jaw drop and let the top of the head drop. Just breathe here. You can move the shoulders a little bit to get them loose. And then go ahead and switch the feet. And we're still forward folding. You can pendulum the arms, you just stay still, grab elbows. If you're super flexible, maybe you touch the ground to keep yourself kind of, so it's not too extreme. But let's just breathe. Good. Engage the core and let's stand. One standing, we're going to bring the feet together, big toes touching, ankles a little bit apart. You could turn the thumbs out. And we're going to move with the breath. We're going to breathe in as we reach up and look up. We're going to breathe out as we forward fold, bringing the fingers low. We're going to look up, flat back. Forward fold, out breath. Back up to the sky, reaching out and up. Down through the heart center. Breath in on the way back up. Breath out on the forward fold, fingers low again. We look up, flat back. Forward fold, out breath. Up again to the sky. Down through the heart center. Breath in on the way back up. Breath out on the forward fold. We look up. Forward fold again. All the way back up, reaching out into the sky. Down through the heart center. Breath in, back up. Breath out, forward folding. We're going to look up, and from here, let's step back to the top of our first plank. We'll take some time on this. We'll tighten the core and the legs, breathing in the nose. We're going to hold those clenches of the core and the legs. You could put the knees down or come down, hover 2 inches. Up dog, legs tight, looking through third eye. And then down dog, pulling up and back. Good. Feet are 2 fists apart. And if you want, bend one leg, push the opposite heel towards down. Breathing in the nose. And walk your way up to the top of the mat, feet back together. We look up. Forward fold. Back up to the sky. Down through the heart center. Breath in, back up. Breath out, forward folding, fingers low again. We look up, flat back. Stepping, top of plank again. Lower or drop. Up dog, third eye. Down dog, looking at navel. We come up on the toes, breathing in. As you breathe out, heels down, or stay still if you like, just looking at the knees or navel, breathing. All right, walk or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, before we fold, all the way back up to the sky, down through the heart center. Breath in on the way back up. Breath out on the forward fold, fingers low. We look up, we step back again, top of push-up, lower and drop, up dog, and down dog. And very nice. Stay here, remembering you're welcome to rest anytime you want. Breathing in the nose, looking at the knees or the navel. All right, step, hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, all the way back up. We're doing one more. Down again through the heart center. Breath in on the way back up. Breath out on the forward fold, fingers low. We look up, we're stepping back again, top of push-up, lower and drop, up dog, and down dog. And very nice breathing here. Good, walk or jump your way to the top of the mat. Big toes together, we look up, forward fold. Let's come all the way up for a moment and then arms right down at the sides. So this is the spot where we're going to do crescent pose tonight instead of warrior one, although you are welcome to do warrior one. We sit in chair, starting here. Excellent. Up, over, forward, folding again. We're going to look up, flat back. We're stepping, top of push-up, lower and drop, up dog, lengthen everything, down dog. So right foot stepping, staying on the ball of the left foot, a crescent pose. A little harder to balance here. And then his arms straight up. Still the knee is over the ankle. Still the back leg is straight. We're going to breathe. Feels real different through the hip than warrior one. Let's experience the small differences. Great. Hands are down again. Step back, top of push-up. Lower down. Up dog. And down dog. And left foot stepping, staying on the ball of the right. Still the knee is over the ankle. Arms up. Breathing here. Just feeling the difference a little bit. All right, hands back down, step back, top push-up, lower and drop, up dog, and down dog. Several breaths looking at the navel. All right, walk or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair and standing. Let's do 2 more with crescent, and we'll do the 4th one. We'll get to warrior one. So sit in chair. Good. Up, over, forward, folding again. We're going to look up, foot stepping back, top of plank, lower and drop, up dog, down dog. Right foot again, stepping for crescent, staying on the ball of the foot, arms up. You could bring the hands in prayer, try and look up. Much harder in crescent because of the balancing. Good. Hands down again, stepping back, lower and drop, up dog, down dog, left side stepping. Ball of the right foot for crescent, back up, hands up. Maybe prayer up to the sky, maybe looking up, much harder in crescent, as I said on the other side. Very nice. Hands down again, step back, lower down, up dog, down dog. We breathe here. All right, step, jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair and standing. One more with crescent so we can really get the feel for it. We sit in chair. Good. Up, over, forward folding. We look up, we step back, top of push-up again, lower and drop, up dog, down dog, right side crescent, back up. Hands in prayer if possible, looking up, lengthening up. You could arch back here. Good. Hands back down, step back, lower down, up dog, down dog, left foot stepping, back up. Hands in prayer above the head, lengthening up, maybe arching back. Just feeling that difference of crescent. Good. Hands back down, step back, lower and drop. Up dog and down dog. Great. We're going to breathe right here. All right. Step, jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair and standing. So this fourth one, we're going to try warrior one and just get it. Now we'll really be able to experience the difference. So we sit in chair. Good. Up, over, forward, folding. Then look up, flat back. Step in, top push up again, lower and drop. Up dog. Down dog. Right foot warrior one. So right foot steps now. That back foot pivots out flat, 45 degrees, heel to heel. Arms up. Very different. You bring the hands in prayer above the head, lengthen up. Squaring the shoulders forward is suddenly a little more work. So we're stretching in this different way. All right, hands back down, step back, lower down, up dog, down dog, and left side, warrior one, back up. Hands in prayer, lengthening up, maybe arching back. Feel that back foot flat, trying to rotate the outside edge of that foot onto the mat a little bit. Good, hands back down, step back, lower down, up dog, and down dog. And great, we're gonna breathe right here. All right, walk or jump, top of the mat. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair. Let's stay in chair. All right, let's stand. We're gonna take the feet apart about the distance of the hips or shoulders again. To grab elbows and just hang. Let everything fall off your head. You have the if you're grabbing elbows, the shoulders should be a little loose. Or prayer, if you like. Engage the core on the in-breath, touch the ceiling. On the out-breath, peace fingers under the big toes, thumbs touching on the inside, elbows pull away, top of the head reaches down. It's okay if the legs are bent. And engage the core, back up, touching the ceiling. And out breath, back down, hands under feet from the front so the toes touch the crease of the wrist. I'm definitely bending my legs on this one. Good, let go, please stand. Top of the mat, feet back together. Let's give me a couple breaths here just to hang out. All right, some more, standing series. Let's sit in chair. Good, up, over, forward, folding, fingers low. We're gonna look up. We're gonna step back, top of push-up, lower and drop, up dog, and down dog. Warrior two, right foot stepping. My stance is a little longer than warrior one. Arms out over the feet, knee over the ankle, tight core, light shoulders. We're going to breathe here, looking at the right middle finger in front of us. Good. Straight the leg in the front. I'm going to shorten the stance, but the feet are about the same. And if I remember later, I'm going to show you the really old version of triangle. Let's reach out firstly, and then right hand down, left arm up. We'll stay here, resting the hand either gently on the shin, palms out and away, stacking. If you can get the big toe and stay stacked and legs straight, great. We're going to breathe here. Good. Both hands on the shin for a moment. We're going to shorten the stance a couple of inches. You keep the left hand on the shin or the back of the hand outside of the leg. Right arm up. Twisting triangle just for a moment tonight. Great. Hands are down again. Step back. Lower and drop. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot stepping, warrior two, up again. Heel to heel align. Breathe here, holding the core, dropping the shoulders. Good. Again, straight that leg in the front. We're going to reach out a bit and left hand down, right arm up for triangle. Breathing, maybe looking to the reaching hand. Good. Both hands on the shin. You can shorten the stance a couple of inches. Keep the right hand down, maybe the back of the hand outside of the leg, and we twist. Big toe in the front can grip into the mat. We're going to breathe here. Very nice. And hands down again, stepping back, top of push-up. Lower down, up dog. And let's stay in down dog. Breathing here. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair again. Standing, shoulders back, tight core. Let's continue. We sit in chair. Good. Up, over, forward fold, and fingers low. We look up, flat back, stepping, top of push-ups, lower and drop, up dog, and down dog. Warrior two again on the right. Right foot steps back up for the moment, heel to heel. Gonna breathe here, looking at the right middle finger. Let's do extended side angle, center of the right forearm out near the knee on the leg. Left arm reaching up and over, looking along the elbow to the ceiling. If you wanted to put the right hand down, you could. I would look a little forward to the reaching hand. Stay longer, put it in the back foot for a moment. Great, back to warrior two. So flat foot if you like, hold Ashtanga way or ball in the foot, bringing the left arm forward, getting our twist, hands in prayer. I'm gonna stay here a little bit. I was talking to Yvette about the crescent. She said she used to come up and down in a class, and that's one of the reasons she thought they may have modified that to the ball of the foot. Great, hands back down, step back, lower down, up dog, down dog, left side, warrior two, up again. Breathing here. Dropping shoulders, holding core, breathing in the nose. All right, forearm on the leg, right arm up and over. If you wanted to put your left hand down, you're welcome to. Good, back to warrior two. Again, you could have the back foot stay flat. That is the Ashtanga tradition. Or ball the foot, swinging the arm through. Either way, we swing the arm through. Whoa. keep that left hip in, hands in prayer, pull in. You can stay here, put the knee down. We're gonna breathe. Very nice, hands down again, stepping back. Lower and drop, up dog, down dog. Great, we're gonna step the right foot up, coming into horse. So feet are splayed out a bit, knees are opening up. We're gonna hold the ceiling. We're gonna breathe here. A little longer, a little more breathing. Good, let's stand. We're gonna turn the feet to run straight forward. This is a little different. I've done this a couple of times, not a lot, so just take your time with it. But with the feet running straight forward, this is the way they used to do Trikonasana, triangle pose. I saw a video as late as 1985 of them doing it like this. But so with the arms out, keep the feet still pointing forward. You put the right hand on the shin, left arm up. So it's triangle, but without the foot in the front turning. Just feel that, breathe a little bit, very different. And we're gonna come up, and so we don't gotta switch the feet, they're still running straight forward. When we get the other side, you can reach out a bit. Left hand down, right arm up. Very different on this side, breathing. Good, back up, feet still running straight forward, hands up to the ceiling, and then straight down, fingertips on the line, the big toes obeyed. If the palms come down, great, bring the top of the head down to the space between the hands. And let's breathe here. Good, let's come up, reach out to the ends of the fingers. Behind the back, we'll intertwine, pushing the palms together. We're gonna look up for a moment. And we forward fold, light toes, light as possible. All breathing. Good, back up, touch the ceiling again. And back down, we're gonna grab these shins, the ankles, or if possible with legs straight, big toes with the peace fingers, elbows pointing away, top of the head down. Good, stay down low, both hands over to the right. We're gonna rotate the left shoulder under and through. And over to the other side. Good, and let's come up and let's step to the top of the mat. Good, let's just take a moment here at the top of the mat. You know all this next stuff, we're just gonna do it slightly different. We're gonna do a pyramid pose. We're gonna start today with the right foot in the front, and we're gonna step the left foot back about 3.5 feet. We bring the arms out, good, and then behind the back, grabbing elbows of reverse prayer. We're gonna look up for a moment, and then we're gonna look down. We're gonna fold down, looking at the foot, squaring the shoulders to the earth. Some of you all might have your chin on your shin. We're gonna breathe here. And nowhere near. And you're welcome to stay here, and you're welcome to push off that back foot and get a warrior 3. Balancing T. So I'm going to put the right hand down and left arm up for Ardha Chandrasana. Welcome, switch those hands. And let's stand, top of the mat again. Good, so now the left foot's gonna stay up here at the top. We're gonna step that right foot, 45 with the foot, about 3.5 feet. We're gonna bring the arms out again. And behind the back, elbows are reverse prayer, legs straight. We look up, and then on the forward fold, we breathe out. And look at the foot. Chin on the shin, not happening for me. And if you like, push off that back foot for warrior three. However you want to do that. Good. Left hand down, right arm up, Ardha Chandrasana. And switching the hands if you like. And then let's stand and let's squat for a moment. We're going to take a few breaths here. We're going to squat mainly because we were just on the left leg a lot. And before I start the next sequence, I want to start on the left leg. So let's breathe here. And lengthen up the back like you're sitting up tall. All breath in the nose. All right, let's stand again. We're going to do tree. Standing on the left foot, you can grab either the right ankle and get that lock. Hands at the heart, or you can put the leg out in the front if you prefer. And also reach the arms up. We're going to breathe here. Stay on the one foot. We're going to bring the right leg with the knee pointing forward. Left hand's going to grab the knee. Other hand on the hip. You can stay here. You can reach back. You can look back. You can grab the big toe, extending the leg. Or you're staying, left hand holding right knee. Breathing, standing tall. Very nice. Let that down. Step it out a little bit. And we're going to stand on the right and lift the left for tree. If it'll lock, you can even hold it there till over time it will get used to being there. Hands to the heart if you like, or all the way up. Breathing. Stay on that foot. Bring that left knee forward. Right hand grabs left knee, other hand on the hip. You stay here. You can reach back, look back. You can grab the big toe, extending the leg. We're going to breathe here. Great. Let that down. Step it out. Standing on the left foot, we're going to bend the right leg and grab the ankle. We're going to reach the knee all the way to the earth as if we're trying to hold the foot down there real strong, except for the foot's not down there. So lengthen through the knee, and then the other arm that is remaining here, the left one, is reaching to the ceiling. We're going to breathe here. If you want to do King Dancer, that's okay. But right here, a little bit different. Let's breathe. Good, let that down, step it out a little bit, and then we're gonna stand on the right, and we're gonna lift the left, and then really lengthen that knee down like we're standing into that knee on the earth. And then right hand goes all the way up. We're gonna breathe here. All right, foot down, feet together for a moment, big toes touching. Let's sit in chair. Good. Up, over, forward, folding, fingers low. We look up. We're gonna step back, top of push up for a moment, lower and drop. Up dog, down dog. Let's come down to hands and knees. And we're gonna step the right foot top of the mat. We're gonna scooch that foot a little further, and then arms are straight up tonight, staying on the knee. Breathing. Good, then hands down on the inside. Right hand right inside of the right foot, right knee holding against the shoulder. You could walk the hands forward, see if the elbows get on the ground, or even if just the arms start to bend. Let's breathe here. I like looking at the floor for this pose. Good. Step that knee back. Let's do the opposite. Left foot forward. Knee over ankle still, so don't extend out beyond that. You can get more length. Now step that foot further forward. Straight up with the arms. Couple of breaths here with the hips dropping down. And then hands down on the inside again, keeping the knee locked against the shoulder and the ribs. We walk the hands forward. If the elbows go anywhere near down, we're going to breathe here. All right, hands top of the mat. We're going to step back, top of push-up, do vinyasa to get the pigeon. So top of push-up, we lower and drop, up dog, down dog. We're going to hold the right foot up for a moment. We bend that leg, opening up the hip, keep the armpit down. Then throw that shin top of the mat, scoop the left leg further back. Put your heart on the ceiling, and then hands down, or forearms down. Coming down like a lift. Even if your right hip is not on the ground, don't fall over to the side to make that happen. Just stay up, and then we drop down through the center of the pose. We're going to breathe here. Very nice. Hands on top of the mat again. Let's step back. You could shake that leg a bit if you like. The leg is bent. And we lower down again. Up dog, down dog. And let's hold the left foot up. Couple of breaths. Bend that leg, opening up the hip. Keep the armpit down. Roll that shin top of the mat. Scoop the right leg further back. Look at the ceiling. Hands down, forearms down. And breathe right here. All right, one more time, hands down. We're gonna step back, top push up, lower and drop, up dog, down dog, and let's sit down. And we are gonna straddle the legs out. Boom. And we're gonna breathe in and reach up the center. We're gonna breathe out and fold to the right. We're back up, and we're gonna breathe out and fold to the left. We're going over and over. Let's keep going today, just putting the out breath on every downward fold on each side. Next time you get to the right, stay to the right and pull that left shoulder back, opening up so your whole chest is facing out and away. Then as far as you can come down, which may or may not be limited, the hand could make to the foot, but you want to be able to see the ceiling through your arm and elbow, with the arm pulling back to your ear area. Yes? And then let's come on up and over to the other side. So we'll do the same. We're grabbing left shin or left toes, and that right arm comes up and over. We'll try to look at the ceiling along the elbow. And then that hand can come down. The right hand can come down as far as you want, as long as you can keep that visual. Good. Back up. Soles of the feet together. Left hand grabs small toes, right hand on top. Sit up tall, shoulders back, top of the head up. You can butterfly the legs if you like. We're going to stay here just breathing. Good, and then when you're ready, go ahead, forward fold, pushing the elbows against the legs, folding your heart towards the feet. Good, back up. Let's extend the legs out in front of us. We're going to reverse plank. So fingers will be pointing towards the feet with the hands behind you. Back far enough so they're under the shoulders. Thumbs are pointing towards each other, pointing towards the tail. Lift up, point the toes a little bit, look at the ceiling. We'll take a couple breaths here today. Good. Back down. Going to bend the right leg. Left toes still pointing to the sky. Right leg comes in tight. Left arm grabs that leg. Right hand sits just behind your tail. Pull the shoulder back, look back. You could also bring the elbow outside if you like. We're going to breathe here. Good. Let's switch it. Right leg out. Left shoulder in tight. Right arm grabs the left leg. Left hand behind you. Sit up tall. The foot in the front, still pointing to the ceiling. It could be active if you want to bring that toe back a little bit. And we look at the wall, but the shoulders are pulling back, not the head. Elbow outside if you like. Good. Back around on the tail. Heels on the ground, so both legs bent, arms underneath the legs. And this pose is why I don't like to wear Levi's when I do yoga, because that heavy part right here in the seam, it's on your tailbone. But I'll do the best I can. You do the same. But let go here if you like, pulling the shoulders back. You can straighten the legs, which I'm not going to do, so they'll go more onto that seam. We're gonna stay here. This is 1 of 5. Go across the legs, grab the shin, sit up really tall. And up again, 2 of 5. Breathing on the nose, looking at the toes. Cross the legs, grab the shin, sit up tall. Here we go again, number 3. Let's breathe here. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And number 4, up again. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And number 5. Shoulders back, all breath. Very nice. Hug the knees into the chest. We're going to lie back for bridge or Urdhva Dhanurasana. But first, let's bring the forearms onto the shins and pull those legs down and bring the nose up to the knees and hold for a moment. Good. Feet down, feet on knees, 2 fists apart. Longest finger almost touches the heel, but not quite. But lift the hips. As you lift the hips, tuck one shoulder, then the other. Intertwine the fingers, push the arms down. This is bridge. If you want to do Urdhva Dhanurasana, you are welcome to. Good. Back down. We'll bring the knees into the chest again. And if you prefer, you can go up to the wall and put your feet up the wall. But we're going to do a couple of upside down, a plow for 5 breaths, and then to shoulder stand. So plow first, kicking feet up and over. We'll stay here. You could have hands on back or intertwine fingers with the arms down. We'll take 5 breaths here. Good. Hands on the back, straight up with the feet, heavy shoulders, heavy elbows. Breathing. Long hold here tonight. All right, bend the legs, bring the knees down towards the ears, reach back, grab the feet, lower yourself into dead bug, knees in the armpits, soles of the feet facing the ceiling. Good, hug the knees into the chest again. If you have a strap or a towel or a rope or an extension cord or some Christmas lights, you could use those right now. I'm gonna grab this. I forgot, I don't get to do this pose enough. I really like this one. I should put it in more often. So we're gonna lay down. We're gonna put the strap on the right foot, holding with the right hand with that right foot up and the head down. My head is only up to looking at the screen. It's going down now. We're gonna stay here. And if you don't have any of those things, just grab the back of your calf and we're gonna breathe. So keep a hold of either the strap or the big toe with the head down or the back of the leg, and let that leg fall out to the right as you look and reach out to the left. Good. Back up, switch hands on the belt. Over to the left, hip comes up, reaching out to the right, looking to the right. Let's come up, both hands up towards the heel, nose towards the knee. Keep that left leg holding down. Great, everything down, give yourself a moment. So left side, if you're using the belt around the foot or the towel or whatever, good, up with the left. Right stays down, head down, we're gonna stay here. Let that leg fall out to the left. As you reach out and look to the right, back up, switch the hands on the belt over to the other side. And we reach out and look to the left. Oh, excellent. Breathe here. And back up to center. Both hands grab up towards the heel, nose towards the knee. Keep that right leg down. Excellent. Everything down. Bring the knees up into the chest. Bring the arms out like a T. On the out breath, let the knees fall to the right. As you look to the left, you can put the right hand on the legs. Back up to center, over to the other side. Left hand on the knees, reaching right arm, looking to the right. Good, back up to center. Hug the knees into the chest. Thank yourself for coming out. Tell yourself you did a good job. And then let's lay down. Feet a bit apart. Hands a little away from the body. Palms up or down, or even one of each if you like. Let the breath return to normal. Let the body really sink into the floor. All of it, letting it all go and be totally loose. We're going to stay here a little bit tonight. All right, let's move the fingers and toes a little bit. And you can rotate at the wrists and the ankles if you like. Let's reach the hands over the top of the head and lengthen the toes away and the fingers away. Pull the core down and hold there. Excellent. Bring the knees into the chest. Rock yourself up to a seated position. Fix your hair if you like. And we're going to bring the hands to the heart center, rub them together. All right, all the way up to the sky like a big funnel. We're going to take a breath in as much as we can get. Through the nose, we're going to breathe in through the mouth. We're going to breathe in more through the mouth. We're going to hold tight core, tight legs, hold the breath, tighten the floor, and then let everything out. Ah. You're living your dream, don't miss it. Namaste. Ah, all right, man. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's DanielOverberger.com. You can find my Venmo and PayPal there. And I'm going to stop the recording.